Hi and welcome everyone. Hi and welcome everyone to Celestial Guidance by Bebe. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading. We're going to be seeing about getting the messages for September and seeing what the angels have to say to help us stay on track and make sure that we are making the best decisions possible for this month. So we are going to be doing this as a pick a card, pick a stone type of reading. And then afterwards, stay tuned because I'm going to go ahead and continue by letting you guys ask your personal questions and seeing about getting those answered for you. How do you feel about that? So, hey, Miriam, welcome. Thank you for coming back. We just had some technical difficulties just a moment ago. So I had to end that live and start another one. But we are here and we're here for at least the next 2 hours. So I am excited that we get a chance to come today and do this pick a card, because what is very exciting about these pick a card readings is that I get to clarify that for you even further at the end of the pick a card session. So you guys pick your deck, we read it, and then because it is more generalized, you might end up with more questions. So then after the pick a card, you can say, hey, how did this relate with this? Or how does this relate with that? Like, so that you can get more clarity. Last week we did this and it turned out a lot of fun. It was great. So figured, hey, let's do this again and see where we go with it. Hey, Esha, welcome, girl. Nice to see you here. So right now we only have 2 people. So I'm going to wait a little bit before I do the actual pick a deck, because I want to make sure that you guys are here live and seeing what we have as options. Hey, Sun Goddess, how are you, love? Are you here for the pick a card reading? We are going to be figuring out what the angels have to say to us for the month of September. What's going to help us stay on track? That's really what we're going to be looking at. Okay, so in the meantime, let me see something here. Let me see something, guys. Okay. I just needed to take a look at something. So I'm going to be having you guys pick between the 3 different decks, maybe even 4 decks. Let's do 4 decks today. And we're also going to be doing the pick a stone at the same time. So in the meantime, while we get people in here, guys, I'm going to put some music on. And I'm going to go ahead and burn some incense and get you guys, while you guys get here. All right, let's see. Where's my, oh, there it is. Get some sage going. Now let's get some of this sweet. This is like a sweet cinnamon. And I like to burn it just because I like the smell of it. Where did my lighter go? Oh, there it is. So guys, all these are completely free. You do, even though I put a donation link, that has nothing to do with the actual readings. You're going to be able to ask your questions with no issues. The only reason I put that there is just in case anybody felt drawn to and decided that they wanted to and could, leave a donation. So that way, hopefully I can be here more and more and I can go full time with you guys, which is ultimately what I would love to do. So let's see, smells so good. Let's go ahead and cleanse these cards while we're at it. These stones. So Got a rose quartz here. This is going to go with one of the decks. Okay. Then we're also going to have a sodalite. And this is also going to go with one of the decks. I want to show you guys something cool. So you see how this one has a slit here? There's a reason for it. So I can actually put a card in there and hold it. Isn't that neat? So that's why I got the stone like this. It's multi-use. Then we are going to be using our crystal quartz. Look at this beauty. I love raw stones. I know, right? That one's really cool. But I love this stone too because it's so okay. So this stone actually used to be like this much bigger. Well, maybe not that much, but it was a good chunk bigger. But what ended up happening, ended up being left outside. My mom left it outside, and crystal quartz don't do good in water. Like eventually they will deteriorate. And so if you look here closely, you can see how is actually deteriorated. But look at this. Look at all the detail. So beautiful. I love it. And then we are going to have also an orange calcite. Look at that. Isn't that? Raw stones are so stunning. I love this. I would love to wear this. This is so huge. I need something smaller, but this would be a perfect like stone to wear. See? Isn't it pretty? So we're going to be picking between those. And we're going to have the 4 decks. And I'm also going to probably be picking like kind of like we did last time, right? So we'll have like one deck, we'll have one of these, another deck, we'll have one of these, another deck, we'll have, like that. I don't know. We'll see what I feel drawn to at the moment. And I want to do a bonus today. So this deck right here is a little tiny cute deck. But this deck is about the crystals. And so it gives us, hey, Gerard, how are you, dear? I was actually going to contact you, but I ran out of time. I wanted you to help me figure out how to get that Discord link. So we got everything together, but now I wanted to copy the Discord link to share it in the description. But I wasn't able to figure it out. So I was going to call you, see if you can help me. So, yeah, so look at this. Let me give you an example. So look at these, right? So I was thinking of going through these and picking one card per deck out as some extra guidance, like crystal guidance. And I thought that would be really, really cool to do. I haven't used them in a while. And I don't know why I haven't. Maybe because they're tiny, but I've been wanting to use them. So I figured today would be a perfect time for that. Ooh, we got 4 more people here. That's great. So we got 2 likes and 4 people. So we got some people needing to like the video. Don't forget to like this video so that we can make sure to let YouTube know that this channel is a good channel and that you guys are enjoying this content. And you know how if you were on my live last night, I was talking about selenite and how I'm huge with selenite. So this is like one of the selenites that I use. And there's this company on Amazon called Little Bear, I believe. And they sell them by pounds. So they come like tons of this. And you can buy like 1 or 2 pounds. And like I have another selenite stone right here. I love this one. So this is my crystal quartz. And I like them together because together they cleanse and they like enhance that cleansing. It makes it like extra peaceful, basically. Anything you use with a crystal quartz is going to enhance it. So always be careful because sometimes in my past, what I've done, I've tried to get a crystal quartz and to enhance something I wanted, but all my mind was focused on was what I didn't want. So then I kept amplifying the things I didn't want because I didn't know enough to know, okay, if I'm wearing this and this is for amplification, it's going to amplify any of my thoughts, not just the things that I want. It's what I focus on, what my feelings are on that I'm amplifying, not what I desire. So, okay. Hey, Adwin, welcome, dear. So we're doing a pick a card reading. And as soon as we are done with the pick a card reading, I will also be offering free psychic readings. So you get to ask anything at all at that point. But I always encourage to make it about whatever the reading was about so that you can get better clarification of what you've got in this pick a card reading. Which I was just showing the stones. Let me lower it so you guys can see. These are going to be the stones that we're going to be picking from. Okay, if you want to start seeing already which one you find yourself drawn to, and based on that, that's what we're going to be picking, and we're going to be seeing what messages the angels have for us. Hey, Sancha, nice to see you here. So let me show. And that is the Discord link for us to communicate out of here, guys. Thank you, Gerard. I do need to learn how to put it into the description, and I will. I just need to learn. Gaming God, hey, how are you? Nice to have you here. So I see here we got 5 people and 2 likes. Make sure you are liking this video, guys. Let's help us let YouTube know that we're getting something out of this content. Okay, so now that we've been here for a little bit, I want to go ahead and get started with the pick a card. All right, and then we'll give everybody else a chance to come in just a few. So this is what we're doing. You guys are going to pick right now. I'm going to put it back to the stones. And you guys can see which one you're drawn to. And then we're going to get started. And the messages that we're getting is from the angels to find out what we need to focus on, what we need to do so that we can stay on track to make September like the best month ever. Okay? So here we go again. Let's go ahead and bring them down. I want you to take a moment and see which one you find yourself drawn to. All right, you guys ready? You picked your deck? Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick an extra card per of those decks. So let's move these around. Let's see. If you were drawn to the orange calcite, right? We are going to have a bonus card picked from the God, Goddess, and Angel deck. So let's get those together. Okay. Now, if you were drawn to this crystal quartz right here, your bonus card is going to come from the fairy deck. Okay. If you were drawn to the sodalite, your extra card is going to be pulled from the Angel Answers deck. Okay. And if you were drawn to the rose quartz, your special card is going to come from the Fairies deck. Okay. So that, and remember, all of them are going to have also a card pulled out of our crystal deck. So you guys are going to have the reading, the special card, and one per for the crystal deck. Okay, so I'm going to put all these other ones aside that I didn't choose so we can make space and see what messages come through. Okay, so I see we have here. Hi, Roberto. Welcome, honey. So what we are doing is a pick a card reading. So if you did not get a look at the decks, these were the 4 stones that you got to pick from. And see if one of these draws your attention. Okay. And after the fact, then I'll be doing some free psychic readings for all of you guys. Okay? All right. So let's get started. So if you have been to my channel before, you know we start with everyone taking a deep breath in and out, centering and focusing ourselves. So let's go ahead and get started with a deep breath in and in, out, in, out. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get started with pile number 1. So pile number 1, you guys had picked the orange calcite. And let's see what your main card is going to be. All right, let's see. So those that picked deck 1, what I want you to do right now is I want you to pretend everybody else is gone. It's just you and me here, and we're going to take a deep breath in and out. We're going to open up our energies, and we're going to ask our angels for the guidance for September. What is it that we need to know for the month of September? What messages need to come through for the month of September? What messages need to come through for the month of September? If you picked pile 1, you are welcome to tell me when to stop. Unless I feel it. Then if I feel it, I'm just going to pick it. Okay, I feel it. So I'm going to pick this one. Okay. And the card chosen for you is Angel of Expression. And it says, speak your truth and express yourself clearly. So here we go. Speak your truth and express yourself clearly. See, take a look at the card. See if you are drawn to anything in particular in this card. Maybe the wings, maybe the position, maybe the eyes. Take a look and see what you're drawn to. Okay, and now let's pull a few cards to see what is it that we really need to focus on for this month of September. Let's see. It will be cooler, I hope. Florida is an oven on broil. Yeah, pretty much all the time. Today's been a really, really hot day, but I love it. Okay. So we know that those that chose pile one, you need to be focusing on speaking your truth. Okay, so first I'm going to start with what I'm getting from this card. Okay, so from this card, what I'm actually getting is that sun that is shining on her face. I see that as divine messages, as messages from your spirit world, from messages from your loved ones, and what is coming through is that you are receiving these messages. They don't want you to hold those messages in. They want you to speak them out. They want you to come across and actually express what you're actually thinking and feeling. And it's not just about what you're thinking and feeling, it's these downloads that you are getting, right? So for this month of September, you're going to be getting a lot of downloads. And during this time frame that you're getting these downloads, it is important for you to speak your truth as you're changing. So you get these downloads, you start to change, it's like you can't really explain it. You don't really know why, but you start to feel different about things. You start going about things differently. And that's what they're talking about. So the people in your life are accustomed to seeing you for who you were, right? For who you've been. And now you are starting to be someone new, with someone with different ways of thinking, someone with different perspectives, someone with different ways of feeling. And that new person that you're evolving into is the person that they're saying needs to speak up. You need to allow the truth of who you are to be out in the open and not just in the closet. So that's really what I'm getting for you for the month of September is to, as you evolve, allow that evolution to show in who you are on your day to day and not hide or shy away from it because of what other might think or feel or do. Okay. So that's what we are getting for that. So now let's see what these other cards are coming through for you. Okay. So what else do we have coming on for this month of September? So for this month of September, you're going to find that things are going to start balancing themselves out. They're going to start becoming fair. So here we have the Justice card. With the Justice card, what I'm seeing here is the things that you have been earning, you're going to receive. The things that you have not worked for, expect those things to just fade away and just not be a part, because right now this month is all about actually like kind of like the harvest. Everything you planted, everything you've worked on is going to start showing up. But the things that you haven't really focused on and worked on, but just hoped and dreamed for, those things are going to kind of fall back on the backdrop. So if those things are still things you want, you need to make sure you start putting them back in the forefront and you start actually taking action on things, because those are the things that you might start to say, oh, they might not come about. I'm starting to lose faith or hope on them. And that's because you didn't take enough action on those things. But the things that you did, there's the ones that are going to be actually reaping the benefits from the things that you've worked on. Okay. And in that, here is showing you finding that balance between the things that you've actually worked on and actually getting that reward back, to the things that you still wish to have in your life, but you haven't worked on. So this is where you want to get clear, right? And I'm saying this very clearly because look, here with the Eight of Pentacles, I see you having to work on something, right? So what are you working on? This is those dreams, those visions, those desires that you had that you left on the back burner and didn't take action on. So this is a reminder that this month you'll be shown how you can actually manifest things in life by putting action into them, right? And being shown this so that you can acknowledge it and actually go, oh, wait, if I put action into my dreams, then I'm also going to be able to get it. So this balancing that's happening is an internal mental balance that has to happen within you, where you're going, the things I really don't care about that I've been kind of messing with, I'm going to let those go. And those I really did want, I'm going to start working on them now to make them happen in the future. Because the things that I'm going to get now in September are going to be the things that I have been working on prior to September. Okay, so that is the message that you guys are getting for pile 1. And now let's go ahead and take a look about your crystal message. One additional card to see what comes through for you. Okay. Okay, here we are. So for those that chose pile 1, okay, this is the card for you, citrine. And it says, unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solution. So this is your crystal quartz that you are going to be working with right now. And it's all about letting go of the extra. You know, remember how we just mentioned about focusing on the things that actually matter, the things that you really wanted in your life, but didn't take action for whatever reason? Well, the things that you did not necessarily care about, just let those go. And the things that you did, take action and know that God has your back. Here is saying that release those burdens, those worries, and by giving them to God for healing and solutions, you don't have to worry about them. You don't have to find the solutions. Things are going to fix themselves. They're going to work themselves out. So I'm going to show you the card one more time because I want you to take a look and see if any of this card draws your attention. Okay. So if you were drawn to deck 1, this was the reading for you. Now, before you leave me, if that's all you came for, I just want to let you know that when we're done going through the piles, I am going to go ahead and answer free psychic questions. So that could be in relation to this, which is what I recommend, or it can be on another subject as well. Okay. And we will create a list of those people who actually want me to read for them afterwards, as soon as we are done with this pick a card reading. All right. And so now we are going to move on to, I believe, deck 2. Yes, deck 2, right? Is this deck 2? I don't remember. I'm going to say this one's deck 2. Which one's deck 2, guys? The Sodialite? Was the Sodialite deck 2? Do you remember? Either way, we are going to go with the one who picked Sodialite. So if you were drawn to Sodialite, this is going to be the reading for you. Okay? So let's put the Sodialite on the side. And for all those that picked, no, not the blue one. So was it the crystal quartz? Okay, so now the crystal quartz is going to be 3, okay? We'll do it like that. And then the rose quartz will be 4. Okay. That's what happens when you don't have enough space here. Okay. So for those that picked the Sodialite, the blue stone, this is going to be the reading for you now. Okay. And so if you feel drawn to participate and you want to tell me when to stop, you're welcome to. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and stop when I feel like I've gotten to that point. But before we do, you guys know, now it's our time to set aside everyone else, everything else. And we want to take a deep breath in and out and focus on asking the angels to help give us the guidance that we need for the month of September. Okay? So deep breath in and out. Messages coming through for the month of September. Not yet, not yet. Okay, I feel it. This one's it. Okay. So your card was ask for help. And it says, Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. I want you to take a look at the card and see if you're drawn to anything in particular in this card. Okay, and now let's go ahead and pull a few more cards out and see what comes through. When I'm looking at this picture right here, what I'm getting is that you have been asking for help, but you might not feel connected. You might not feel like you are receiving that help. Like I'm asking and I'm asking, but I'm not getting the help. So what are you talking about? And it feels like they're giving you that help by sending you love, but it feels like that's not enough. Like you can't quite connect in that way. So when you ask for help from your angels this month, okay, what I want you to do, what you're being asked to do here, is to ask them to take action, to help you by taking action. Like an example saying, intervene, right? Intervene in this situation. And that's how you're going to go about it. You're going to ask them to intervene, not just, oh, help me. I don't know what to do. Ask them, I'm going to step out of the way. I need your help. I'm asking for the angels to help me at this moment with this situation. I'm going to give full faith and full trust into the angels that you are going to come and intervene in this situation and help me with this situation so that I no longer have to worry about it. That is the type of asking for help from your guide, from your angels, that you need to be asking for. Okay. It's a surrendering. It's a sense of saying, I'm going to trust. I heard this recently and I thought it was really, really good. And what they were saying is that you can't be worried about something and at the same time have full faith that you're going to get what you're asking for. Because if you're in full faith, if you really truly know and believe, then why are you worried? So those two energetically cannot exist in the same frequency. Worry is of a lower vibration than is of trust and of faith. So if you are not matching that, you're not going to get what you're seeking. So make sure that when you're going in and you're asking for this help, when you're asking to get these manifestations, make sure you're going in fully committed to trust the universe. And that no matter what signs they give you that seem like it ain't gonna happen, know and trust that is just the process, the journey to get you there. Okay. So for you, it's important that you know this because you're not alone. You're not alone in this journey. You just have not necessarily been asking in the right way. So that's what you're getting, honey. Okay. So let's see, pull a few more cards out. Okay. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay. So for the month of September, what I'm seeing here for you is actually an increase in confidence, which is amazing. It's It's a confidence that's actually going to put you into action, and it's going to get you going places. It's the kind of confidence and motivation that is going to actually set you on fire and be able to get the things you want, create the life you want. Okay. So this is a good month for you to really surrender. Ask the angels to intervene. Okay. Because as long as you do this, I'm telling you, September is going to be a really good month for you. So let me show you what I'm seeing. Okay. So we have the Chariot, right? So with the Chariot, I see you on top of things. I see you. Look at that confidence. Look, you're on top of the world. You have this confidence about you that says, I am the leader here. I am the goddess. I am the god. I am the one leading the way to what I wish to obtain. This here with the Six of Wands is action. That horse is moving. He's moving forward. You see all the people around, and it's like, don't face me. Don't care who's here, who's watching, what's going on. All I know is that I'm taking action. I'm moving forward. And this is what it's like. And the flags for me right now, it feels like a celebration. It's like I'm finally taking action. Like, feel proud of yourself. Feel proud of yourself this month for finally taking action on the things that you have been wanting to, but too afraid, or, just been procrastinating. This is the month where you're going to have the confidence to take action. Here with the Temperance, this to me is like, wow, so beautiful. This is showing me here about doing something that's going to set your soul on fire. This is about having that balance, that water and fire balance. It's about being able to be calm and collective while still being a force to be reckoned with. This is a game changer for you this month. So expect great things to come into your life this month. But above that, I want you to make sure this is very, very crucial for everything else that can unfold, okay? Because the future is never fixed and you have the ability to change things. So let's change them to make sure that they're happening in the direction that you want them to happen and not in the direction that life happens, okay? Ask for that help, but ask for that help by asking them to intervene in whatever situation, with this. So if you want that job, say, you know what? I surrender. Angels, get me the job that is best suitable for me, even if it might not seem like it's the most suitable for me at this moment. If you put it in my path, I will take it because I will know that it was you who put it in my path. Just give me a sign so that I know. That kind. Let them intervene. All right. So now for your special card, the crystal card. Okay. Let's see what card gets pulled for you. So now is your chance that if you want to, you can tell me to stop. If you were drawn to the sodalite, okay, stone. I will, unless I see a stop before I feel it, I'm going to go ahead and pick whatever I'm feeling drawn to, or whatever someone tells me to stop. So if you were drawn to sodalite, this is your cue to join in, babies. My celestial beings. What messages? Ooh, need to come through. Okay, I'm going to put those aside because it feels necessary. I normally don't, but it feels necessary. Okay, I'm going to stop now because this one feels like that one's it. They all feel like it's it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get this section, and I'm going to shuffle them again, okay? So let's see here. Okay, I'm seeing that there's two cards that I have to pull. Okay, so these two cards that I have to pull, one is going to be for a specific set of people, and the second is going to be for another set of people. This is for some of you, and this is for some of you. I'm very excited. This hasn't happened yet. I wonder how this is going to go. Okay, let's see. Is this the card? Yes or no? 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 Is this the card? Is this the card? Okay. Perfect. So for some of you, you guys got Moldavite. Okay, so take a look at that card and see what you're drawn to. Okay, and now let's read it for you. It says, unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. Ooh, are you listening to that? I'm gonna say that again because that was like, I loved it. I want to be this pile. Can I be this pile? I think this message. I think this message was for me. I think so. I think this was my card. Let's see. Let's see. Let's read that again. Your unique qualities. Your unique qualities. That means no one else is like you. Okay? You have unique qualities that stand out. They're the qualities that make you who you are. No one else can be you but you. So let's start with acknowledging what our unique qualities can possibly be. Let's ask ourselves that question. What can the unique qualities that I have be? And how can I embrace them? Let's continue reading. So, your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. Do not follow the crowd. Do not try to be like someone else. Because when we try to be like other people, at the end of the day, we're not happy with ourselves because we're not being true to ourselves. And if we talked about this last night in the live bonfire night, we talked about our purpose and joy being a big deal in that, and how what brings us joy brings us our purpose. And here it's saying that you find that purpose, you find that joy by being authentic, by finding, once again, what your unique qualities are. Those things are the things that make you you, that make you different, that make you stand out. And everybody has them. Okay. Your standing out could be the fact that you're so quiet that people go, why are they so quiet? Or you can be so flamboyant. And people are like, oh, they stand out because they're so flamboyant. Whatever it is, whatever your skill is. Maybe you can make, fart noises with your armpit. Who knows what you can do? But whatever it is that makes you happy, whatever your unique skill is, focus on that. Okay. So for some of you, this was the card for you. Okay. Oh, it's very exciting. I love it when we get messages like that. Okay. And so for you, some of you, we got Opal. And this is a stone for you. So I want you to take a look at this. Okay. All right. And this is how it reads. Let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. Let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. So right here, we were talking about being authentic, right? And you guys here, you're already authentic. Now it's a matter of bringing that out to the world and be like, boom, here I am, here I go, and just do you and be successful at being you, at doing you. So that is what you guys got. And that's what you guys got. And this reading was super exciting. I'm super pumped. Super pumped. Okay. So if you were drawn to the sodalite, guys, that was the reading for you. Okay. Are you ready? So now we're going to go ahead and move on to our next deck. I was going to call it pile 3, but I screwed it up already. So let's just go with our crystal quartz. So if you were drawn to this beauty, this is going to be the reading for you. But before we go into it, I want to make sure that I read the comments real quick, answer whatever is going on in there, and then we're going to get right back into this for this deck. Pick a card for September and what to expect and what to do so that you can make the most out of this month. All right? So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Hey, Ricky. Nice to see you here. Welcome. Oh, you're from New Zealand. Well, welcome, New Zealand. I am here in Florida. Nice to meet you in the United States. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Oh, Brianna, you made it. How are you, love? All right. Oh, man, I'm missing a lot. Okay, we're going to have to go back here. Gaming God, the blue and white one. Ooh, so that reading was for you, Gaming God. Sunshine, clear quads, and the blue one. Ooh, so the one we just went through, that was for you, and this one's going to be for you too. Ooh, how exciting. Let's see. Esha, I'll pick number 4, the orange calcite. Ooh, so yours was the first reading. That was a good reading too. Can you do mine? Okay, I read that earlier. Let's see. If you're on the computer, you can try rewinding. Okay, so I hope you were able to rewind and see which one you were drawn to. Otherwise, there's always a replay, you know? Let's see, what else? Love the crystals, citrine, so true. I will release my burdens. That's awesome, girl. I have a feeling that there's a lot going on with you that you don't quite understand, Esha. I feel like there's things that are happening and like you are leveling up on a more like DNA level, and you're kind of just going through the motions, doing the best you can with what you got, and then soon enough it's going to hit you. And like all these different messages that have been coming through, I think you should be taking like notes, like on a journaling them, and then just wait a little bit and then go back to them, because when you go back to them a month from now or 2 months from now, I feel like it's going to be like a whole like, oh my God, like I get the whole picture now, because it seems like every time I read for you, there's something deeper than meets the eye. So it's not always like fully understood right at that level. So just keep that in mind. Maybe some journaling of these readings would be helpful for you. Okay. Yes. Okay. We have like a divine intervention. Yes. Like a divine intervention is exactly what you want when you're asking for your angels. Well, she must have picked it for a reason, so I'm going with it. So true. Yeah, you never know. You know what? I think somebody else also said like they were drawn to like the number 2, but then I switched, you guys. You never know. Maybe it was a divine calling for that to happen. You know, you never know. Love some guidance. Absolutely. So if you guys are looking for psychic readings, after we're done with the next 2 sets, we're going to get started with those. We'll have until about 9 to 9:30. So we got some time. All right. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed how I explained it. Sometimes I feel like I over explain things, but I just want to make sure I like really get the message across. Thank you for all the emojis. The wing stood out to you, the light. That's true. I love a reading. Perfect. Okay, so just stick around. We're going to be doing that. You're a newbie? Are you a newbie to psychic readings? Are you a newbie to the spiritual world? Are you a newbie to my channel? What are you a newbie to? Hi, may I ask a question? That's Day in Peace and Jasmine. Hey, welcome. Okay, so we are actually in the midst of a pick a card reading. So the first 2, we had these 2 stones. You can watch this on a replay, or I believe if Esha said if you go back and you're on a computer, you can actually see what was said then. And then the next 2 stones, we're going to have the crystal quartz. If you were drawn to this this stone, this is going to be the reading for you. Okay. And then after that, I'm going to pick the rose quartz, and I'm going to do the reading for that. After that's completed, I'm going to pick a set of people based on how much time we have left. It'll be how many people I can pick, and we'll answer your questions. If I don't get to you today for your free psychic readings at the end of this, for whatever reason, too many requests or whatever, I go live every Saturday and I read for at least approximately 20 people. So that would be an ideal time to come and join me on Saturday's lives so that you can ask questions then about whatever it is that you are interested in. Okay? So those are your options here. Okay, so now that we have checked that out, let me go ahead and let's get started with this one. Okay, I'm going to move this. Where do I want to move this? Let's move it here. Okay. So if you pick the crystal quartz, let's see what messages come through for you. All right. So all those that picked this crystal quartz, this is our turn. We're going to pretend everybody else is gone. This is just you and me now. We're going to go ahead and take a deep breath in and out. We're going to focus and center ourselves. We're going to be asking and praying our angels to give us some guidance to help us make September a kick-ass month, to make sure that we are staying on track and getting the things that we want to get in our life into our life and getting rid of the things that we don't. Okay, so this is what this reading is about. It's about September and making the most out of it. All right, so let's go ahead and start with that deep breath in and out. And deep breath in, out. Okay. If you were drawn to that crystal and you feel drawn to tell me to stop at any point while I'm shuffling, you are welcome to do so. I will stop either when one of you guys tell me to stop or when I feel drawn to stop. Okay. What messages do the angels have for those that were drawn to this deck? Those who were drawn to this deck. Oh, I feel it. That was it. Had to stop me in my tracks. It just stopped me in my tracks. Okay. So, okay. So what we're getting is that within the next few months, I want you to take a look at this card and see what about this card draws you in. Okay. So let me take a little bit of water here before we get started. But let me tell you something. I can already tell that this means that this month is a big preparation month for you. Okay. So, gather your resources. This is a time where you're going to want to really think about what is it that you want coming in the next couple of months. Okay. This is where you're going to, I don't know what's going on with the month of September, but I am eager to find out what this full moon has to do with. Seriously, I need to go and look that up because this is a general for most of us. It's been all about creating and manifesting. Some of us were already there. Some of us, we got to regroup. And some of us is saying, hey, now it is your time. This is your time. My gods and goddesses over here. Look at this. All the doors are going to be opening for you. That's what I see here. Do you see this? You see that? All the doors, it's like kingdom of heaven type of deal, All the doors are going to be opening up for you in the next couple months. So September is a crucial month to making sure those things happen. Okay. So I want to go ahead and pull a few more cards to see where this goes. Hello, the power of one. How are you? Welcome. The purple castle stands out. Okay, let's see what messages is here for them. Sorry, I got excited. Wait until you see what I'm seeing. Woo! Woo! I don't know who picked this deck, but if you picked this deck, first of all, hold on. Let me take a moment. Okay, I'm overjoyed here. Okay, this is an amplifier stone. Okay, so what you are wanting is going to, dude, guys, go play the lottery. Whatever it is, like this is something like it's gonna super amplify. I'm just getting so excited and pumped about this, like you have no idea. Okay, so we got drum roll, the Nine of Cups. So what does this card mean? Look at that. We are toasting. We are celebrating. We like, oh my God, like I'm getting visions right now of like plans being made and like all the resources like actually being available. Like you are creating, saying, okay, I want this. Oh man, I want to be drawn to this deck. Maybe it wasn't the last deck. Maybe it was this deck. So excited. Okay. I'm trying to compose myself, guys. Trying to compose myself. So, with this Nine of Cups, okay. I'm sorry, I got so excited, so hyped. With this Nine of Cups, what this is saying is that all these resources that you've been trying to put together so that you can actually make something happen, it's gonna happen. If you bought a new camera as an example, and now you're looking to get some gigs. This is the month that all those opportunities, people are gonna start calling you, be like, hey, can I get some pictures done? Hey, do you know of someone that can do this? Be like, I can. I am available. And all these opportunities and resources are going to be coming together for you to start building the beginning stages of the creation of this coming in the next couple months. So I mean, I see this and I'm just like beyond thrilled. Okay. Then we got the Hierophant, right? So what this is showing me here, which is again like super duper duper exciting for me, is like you're not doing this alone, right? So it's like everything that you're doing, dude, is divinely guided. It's being brought to you because you've earned it. This is your time to like actually really truly reap in and get like all that good karma, everything that you've been deserving for like a lifetime of things. Like this month is showing that it's like the angels are walking with you and they're like just opening doors. Oh, you want that? Let's open that door. Oh, you want that? Let's open that door. Now, remember what I always say, the future's not fixed, right? So with all this exciting energy, with all these things that could be coming into your life, okay? Here's the thing that you need to listen to. Action is key. Don't waste on those opportunities. They are going to be opened for you. But if you start self-doubting yourself and you don't take those opportunities seriously and you don't jump on that boat, don't jump into that portal while it's still open, you might just miss it. And then it's going to take longer to get there. So this month, tons of open portals for you to go through to create a future that you want. But you're the one who's going to have to take action. You're the one who's going to have to take that leap of faith. You're the one who's going to have to say, okay, you know what? I'm not going to let this one get past me. This is a great opportunity and I'm not going to let fear, insecurities stand in my way. That's a big one. Our fears and our insecurities can get in our way and stop us from achieving the things that we want. Oh no, not this month. Oh no. We ain't gonna let that happen, right, guys? We ain't gonna let that happen. No, because this is too good to be true. So here we go with the Knight of Wands. Is you are fully like armed. Now you are leaving September fully armed to be ready for battle, to be ready to get what you want. So this month is very exciting because you'll see everything moving and you'll see everything evolving. And by the end of this month, you're going to be fully equipped with what you need to be able to get these things in life. As long as you don't let go of these opportunities, as long as you jump through those portals when they are open for you, don't let fear, don't let insecurities get in your way of getting the things that you deserve in life. All right? That is what we're getting for this. This was I'm so excited. What a reading. Oh my gosh. Okay, now let's pick a crystal for you guys. I'm so excited. Like, I don't even know what's going to come. What more can we possibly hear? Okay, so, if you were drawn to this deck, which I, like, everybody be drawn to this deck. Like, be drawn to whatever deck you were drawn to. And then be drawn to this deck too, because, oh boy, man, I'm telling you. Okay, so let's go ahead and take another deep breath in. I need to center myself so I can connect with these crystals and see what message is going to come through for you. All right. If you feel drawn to, welcome to tell me to stop. Okay. And if I haven't stopped by the time I see the word stop, then I will stop at that point. Okay. So let's take that deep breath in and out, guys. Ready? What message do they need to hear? What is going to wrap up this message for them in a nice, beautiful little bow? Okay. I think I found it. Is it this one? Okay. So I got a card. Let's see what this says. So this one is Ruby Light. Rubel Light. Or is it in Spanish? Rubelite. No, it's Ruby Light. Okay. Take a look. See what you're drawn to. Okay. Ready? And it reads as follows. Passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. So, what this makes me think of when I'm reading this is how, you know how it said it's tons of open opportunities, like open portals, different opportunities coming through, right? So here's the thing about this that makes me so excited is the fact that because those are so obvious, they're not going to be like, oh, could that been? No, there's going to be so many and so obvious in your life that you are going to be like, oh, wow. And that motivates you. Okay, that sparks something in you that makes you want to take action. So now that I said that, listen to this again. Your enthusiasm, right? Your motivation, because you're seeing things actually unfold, gives you the energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project, that passion, that thing that you want to create, okay? That holds dear to your heart. If this isn't like the perfect conclusion to this perfect reading, I don't know what is. So this is the name. This is the card. All right. And that was the reading for you guys. Wow. What do you guys think of that reading? I was mind blown. I was so excited because it's not every day that we get a reading that is like super positive, like super exciting. Like that was just for me. I'm like, yep, that has to be mine. That has to be mine, because it was just amazing. What did you guys think? Let me move these out of the way. And then we're going to be going into our last deck, which is going to be our rose quartz. Okay, this is the fourth deck out of a pick a card deck reading. If you tuned in towards the end, you know you can always go back and watch the replay, or you can rewind this and watch those now to see what you find yourself drawn to. And then after I read for this set, what I'm going to do then is answer your questions. We have until about 9 to 9:30, so it looks like we have plenty of time to answer any of your questions, guys. Okay. So in the meantime, I want to take a look at the comments real quick. Don't forget to please hit that like button if you haven't done so already. If you're getting anything at all from these readings, that would be super, super appreciated. And if you enjoy this type of content and you want to become a part of this tribe, you want to become a part of this family, please do subscribe and hit that notification bell, because I go live quite often now. I'm going live Saturdays and giving you guys free psychic readings. On Sundays, we've been doing spiritual conversations and just hanging out about the bonfire. That's when we really get to bond, get to know each other. And you get to ask questions, metaphysical questions, spiritual questions. You get to ask manifestation questions. Or, I can share information too. Last night on our bonfire, we actually even pulled a few angel card readings, which were pretty good. We had a lot of fun with that. Anyone who's on the live, that was on the live yesterday, can vouch for that. We had a really good time drinking some coffee, some wine, and listening to some music and having great conversation. So if this is your vibe, if this is your thing, join us, subscribe, and become part of the family. Okay, so time to look at the comments before we get into this reading, and then I'll get into the other readings. All right, so let's see who is here. Let's see who is here. So we have, thank you, Bebe, for the reading. You're welcome, love. Yes, Kick-Ass September, the purple, the castle. September, big preparation month. It is. Oh, so you were drawn to the crystal quartz. Ooh, exciting things for you. Action is key. Thank you. Absolutely. Can't miss out on those portals. They're open, but they can't make us take them, so we got to take, we got to take the action. All right. I'm ready to take action. Thank you, BB. My pleasure. Fully armed in September. Yes. The powerful. Thank you. Thank you for your energy. Oh, you're welcome. It's been my pleasure. My pleasure. Really, truly. I love doing these lives. All right. Let's see. Okay. So do we have anyone here who is going to be asking for psychic readings after this section? Let me go ahead, and if you are, let yourself be known now so that I can make a point to write your name down and give you priority seating. I ran out, so I've got to get some more. Let me get my notebook so we can start writing some of these names. Okay. Sansha. Okay. Perfect. You are going to be in for the, you're going to be first, actually. You're in priority seating right now. Let's see who else here would like to get a reading after this deck. Give you guys a moment. Let's see. I'll put a little bit more music on here. Asha. Gerard. What crystal were you guys drawn to? I'm curious. What do you guys think of this hairstyle. I really liked it. It wasn't intentional, but after I did it, I really just liked it. It like feels comfortable. And it gets hot, so because of all the lights and stuff, so it feels really nice. The clear Gerard said the clear quartz, but I didn't know which was the number 2. So okay, because my gut was saying number 2. So number 2 ended up being the sodalite. But so I would take both readings. Why not? Right? Take the one from the sodalite and take the one from the crystal quartz and take all that information in and see how you can apply that into your life. Those that picked the crystal quartz, what a reading. What a reading. Let's see. The orange calcite. It's really cute. You think so? I was thinking of doing like the both like this, but this just felt like less like this would feel like maybe it's like pulling, but this. Thank you. Let's see. Love the hairstyle, so unique and pretty. Oh, thank you. Your hair is beautiful. It's pretty like this. I did you guys ever get to see me when I had my hair orange? I loved it. I looked like some kind of superhero with fire on my head. It was awesome. Hi. It's amplifying stone. Yep. Ask for help and celebration card. You have beautiful energy. Grateful for your reading. Oh, thank you. And I'm grateful that you stayed here and trusted me with your time and with your life, with your energy. That means a lot. That means a lot. It really does. So I really appreciate you being here with me and hanging out. Like I'm really wanting to build a tribe, a community. I don't just want subscribers. I want us to engage. I want to see you guys saying hi to each other in the comments. I want us like when I see that, that warms my heart. This is like exactly what I want. One day we'll build a retreat and it's going to be a healing retreat. It's going to be a retreat where people can go to get away, to learn to manifest, to learn to heal, and to just be around nature and enjoy life. So one day we'll get there. I'm going to have to clarify 2 and 3 more cards deep down. I was thinking about my love interest lately. Okay. I love the orange like a goddess, your hair. Aww. Okay. So let's go ahead and get to. Espérate, ¿qué pasó aquí? My music. What happened to my music? Did it go away? Did it not love me anymore? A ver. Okay. Let's see. If it starts good, if not, bueno, ¿qué voy a hacer? Okay. So Sancha, Esha, and Gerard, you guys are on my list about asking a specific question after this one. Pick a card, okay? The power of one, if you want to ask a specific question as well, you are welcome to. Obviously, all this is completely free. All you have to do is just ask your question when the time is right. I'm just taking names for right now to make sure that I give you guys priority setting in case somebody does show up afterwards and we happen to get close to running out of time. I want to make sure you guys get picked first because you guys have been waiting. Okay, so let me put this down. And all right, are we ready? So all those that were drawn to the rose quartz, this is going to be the reading for you. All right. So now it's our turn. Okay. Everybody else is gone. It's just you and me here. No chat room, no nothing else. And we are going to go ahead and take a deep breath in and out. And we're going to pray. We're going to pray to our angels that we are able to get the messages that we need to get for this month of September, that we are able to figure out what is it exactly we need to know so that we can make the most out of this month. Okay? So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. You're welcome to tell me to stop, or I will stop if I feel drawn to a specific card before I'm told to stop. I'm getting chills right now. I'm getting chills around my head. I don't know what's going to come through, but this message feels very spiritual. Feels emotional. I'm hearing know thyself. Is this the card? Okay, this is the card for you. Sorry, I got a little teary-eyed. All right. Hey guys, I forgot. If you have not liked this video, please do like this video. I don't want to sidetrack from this reading, but please do. That would be of a lot of help if you guys could do that for me. All right. Focusing. This is the card you guys got. I want you to take a look at this card and see what you find yourself drawn to. Okay? And this is what it says. Relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. I've pulled this week, I believe. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. And the message that was coming through is know thyself. So let's pull a few more cards and let me focus in and see what messages are going to come through for this, okay? Wow. Okay. All the answers you are seeking for are within you. Here, let me show you what I'm drawn to. You see, you're looking at your own reflection right here. And you're being asked to see yourself, know yourself. So for the month of September, what you can expect is a internal journey. You can expect a journey of having to go within, a journey of doing some shadow work, or that you should be doing some shadow work. Are you guys familiar with shadow work? If not, let me go ahead and explain it a little bit, okay? And if that doesn't clarify, let me know, and I will answer that for you, okay? So let me know in the comments if you're not familiar with it. So shadow work is when you have to look in and you step away from the world to just take a moment to really understand why you act the way you act, why you feel the way you feel, why you respond and react the way you do. Shadow work is about healing our childhood traumas. It's about healing our trauma. It's about becoming our greatest version by being compassionate and loving with each other, by facing our fears and our insecurities, by facing them with love and compassion. Shadow work is about going within and bringing to light that which was hidden or something you just did not want to deal with because you weren't ready to deal with. That's what shadow work is about. And this month is about that for you. This is a month of healing. This is a month of going into your own self and having love and compassion for yourself, truly getting to know who you are and looking at yourself with the same eyes that your deity would be looking at you with the same eyes that your mother or father would look at you with. We are looking with love. We are looking with compassion. We are not judging ourselves for what we did or didn't do. This month for you is about love and compassion. All right? That is what you can expect. Let's see what else comes through for you. Okay. Interesting here. Very interesting here. Okay, my loves. So this is what's coming through for you. So we have a Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles, this is talking about in relation to what's going on. We are looking at letting go of the mindsets that we've had around money. This is you saying money is not a negative thing. Money is not the root of all evil. Money is just that, money. And it can bring me good things as well. This is about breaking that trauma, breaking those negative thought patterns. As it says here, it takes strength to recognize the need for change. And we're looking at patterns, relationship patterns. This is not necessarily romantic. We're looking at the relationship you have with your finances, the relationship you have with yourself, the relationship you have with others. Being able to see the greatness and beauty in others, but not in yourself, that's no longer going to be the case. By the end of September, you can expect that this journey is going to lead you to self-love, self-acceptance, is going to lead you to a better version of yourself, a more healed version of yourself. So for you, while this is going to be work, okay, I'm not going to lie, it's going to be work. And this is probably going to go on for longer than this month. This is a really, really, really good thing to be told because you're being shown here that through your strength, through your love, through your compassion for yourself, not someone else, you're going to be able to let go of so much trauma, so much pain, so much things that you just carried around your whole life. This is the time to let that go, to change your relationship that you have with your finances. Change the relationship you have with yourself. Change the relationship you have with others. Stop putting others first. You matter. This is about you. This month is about you. Okay? So that's what we're getting for you guys. So now let's pick a crystal card for you guys and see what crystal shows up for you guys. I like this music. Can you hear it? All right, guys, tell me when to stop if you were drawn to this deck. Or I will stop when I feel the energy tells me to stop. All right. And you guys got Ruby. So this is your card. I want you to take a look at it. And this is how it reads. Bless your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support and to heal and mend your heart. This is all about you this month. This month is about your healing of your heart, your healing of your relationships with yourself and those around you, with your life. It is time to start a new life. I have a feeling October is going to be amazing for you. This month, we're going to do the work. And in October, November, those are going to be probably the months that you're really going to start to feel yourself confident. You're just going to start to feel yourself healed, at least healing. You're going to feel like you're not going to be willing to put up with people's crap anymore. And you are going to be standing up for yourself and standing your ground and showing your worth. But before we get there, we just need to have love, compassion, and ask our angels to intervene, to help us, to be there for us in a physical way. Okay? So that is the message that you got if you guys were drawn to the rose quartz. Okay? So if you've been here through this whole reading of all these decks, tell me not, this was a good reading. This was a good set of pick a card reading. I really, really, really enjoyed this. So now, as promised, I'm going to start answering some psychic questions for you guys. So those that have been staying here and being patient with me, you guys got first call. So have your names written down. And then after that, I'm going to take as many as I can. So we have until about 9 to 9:30. So we have some time to work with. Let's see how many people I can get to. If I don't get to you today, hey guys, sounds good. We are here live every Saturday, and I read for about 20 people on Saturday. So you are always welcome to join my lives on Saturday so that you can ask your questions, and pretty much almost no questions off limits. So you can just come, ask your question. We can vibe then, or you can stay here with me and we can vibe here today. So let me go ahead and get my dandy handy notebook. Is that how Blue said it? Dandy handy notebook. All right. And let's see. We remember having the power of one. She also had a question. Okay. So, hey guys, I see we have 11 people here and only 7 likes. So make sure you are liking this video. Let YouTube know that you are getting something out of this, that you're enjoying this content, and help this algorithm move along. Also, if you are into this kind of things, I'm not just looking for anybody to subscribe, but if you want to be a part of this tribe, if you like this kind of content, if you like to have spiritual conversations, if you like to learn about holistic lifestyle and how to manifest the things you want in life, this is a channel for you. Okay. We are very laid back here. Is very G-rated here, but we are very laid back. We have bonfire nights. We have holistic days. We're going to be having some classes going on, learning about, I've been actually teaching about breath work, movement, sound, chakras. We're going to be learning about all these different things. And then I'm going to hold a class here on YouTube live completely for free, and you guys can join. We're going to be doing meditating, we're going to be doing movement, we're going to be doing all kinds of stuff to teach you at least the basics so that you can be able to at home do some self-healing and help you also elevate your energy so that you can get to higher frequency so that you're able to manifest things in life better. Okay, so that's the goal of all this. So if you like this kind of content, then subscribe. And if you're just interested in being able to know when I go live so you can get your free readings, just hit the notification bell and it will inform you when I go live. And that's how we roll here. We're rolling with the homies. So, all right, now I'm going to go ahead, take a moment to read the messages, see what's going on over there. And this is how it's going to work. I'm going to pick a list of about maybe 10 people. And I'm going to try to get as many of you guys as I can. Once I pick your name, this is very, very important. You have to stick around. If I get to your name and you're not here, I will have to skip you, and then I will give that space to somebody else who is sitting around waiting. So make sure that once you are picked, you stick around. If you cannot stay, please have the courtesy of saying, hey, put me on the next live, or I can't stay. And that's completely fine. So the way we can give that space to somebody else. And also I can add you to Saturday's live list, so you can be one of the first people that I read for at that live. So there's a little bonus there for you as well. Okay. How I get my reading, how I get my information. So I am a psychic and I get information from hearing it, I get visions. I use the pendulum as a tool. I do a lot of auto writing. That's the main way you're going to see me getting the messages. I also pull some tarot cards out. So the messages come from spirit, from our angels, from our higher selves. And pretty much I just gather everything they give me and I just give it to you. Okay. So that's how I get my messages. That's how this lineup works out. And the way I put you on this list is by asking a question, not by asking if I can read for you, but by asking a specific question. So once you ask your question, I will write down your name and write down your question so we know what it is. Okay. So that's how we're going to be doing this. All right, so now take a sip of water. I'm going to take a look at the messages. And get you guys rolling here. Hold on. Feeling a little dry over here. Some chapstick. Okay. Let's see. Where's my pen? Okay. If you hear your name now, you are on priority list because you've been waiting. So make sure to start asking your question now. Sancha, Esha, Gerard, and the power of one. Start asking your questions now, so because you have priority on this list. Now I'm going to go ahead and start picking other people as well after that. Okay, so let's scroll up, read these messages, and see what's up. Okay, where did I leave off? Hey, Flamekeeper, welcome. Nice name, Flamekeeper. Ooh, I like that. We got Jennifer. Oh, hey, girl. Nice to see you here. Miriam, welcome, baby. How are you? Yes, the list is open. Bebe is currently, thank you, Esha. Bebe is currently doing the last pile. You can ask to be added after she's done because the list is going to be open. Perfect. Thank you, Esha. Okay. We have C. Hi, I wonder if Florent will still love me, or at least if he ever loved me. Okay, C, you are going to be fifth in line. And your question was, Florent, does he still loves me or ever did? Okay, so guys, just so you know, she actually put a name, which is perfect. I want to let you guys know that the way I communicate with someone who's not here in the reading, I connect to their higher self, whether they have passed or whether they are alive. I connect with their higher self. I only go to that level with people that have passed because otherwise I end up trans channeling, and that's just more than I can offer here. But that means that if you give me the person's name, I am able to communicate with them on most cases. Now, I don't have a say-so. I ask them, they want to show up, they show up most of the time, like 99% of the time, they show up and I'm able to have a conversation with them. So that is a great thing. If you have a question about somebody else, make sure to put their first name. I don't need anything else, just the name that you call them by. That's it. Okay. All right. Moving on. Okay. Yes, all good readings. May I please have a reading relating to love with regards to a soulmate? Okay. So how can I word that as a question? Reading with regards to soulmate. Okay, I'm just gonna ask soulmate reading. Let's see what shows up for you. You're welcome to so basically, Sancha, what I'm just gonna ask is for a general reading about your soulmate. Just general. If you have a more specific question or something in mind, you let me know, but that's what we have so far. Okay. Love these pick a card readings. They always resonate with me. I really am enjoying them. I really, really am. Because it's just the information that's coming through is so good and so deep. It's just, I love them. What will happen if I show interest in Kate? Esha, what will happen if I show interest in Kate? Okay. Wait, I lost you guys. Where are you? Thank you, Lazaro. Thank you, Mix. Thank you, babe. Okay, Stacy, I am homeless and trapped residing with toxic abusive relatives. Would appreciate something about this homelessness. Okay, Flame Keeper, you are 6th in line. Residing with toxic abusive relatives. Would appreciate something about this homelessness. How can we word that in a question that can help you? How about how can I change my current situation with being homeless? If this a question does not resonate with you, let me know and we can change that. Oh, no problem, honey. It's okay, Celestiers. Oh, you missed a lot. You missed a lot, but you can always go back and watch the beginning. We did a pick a card for the month of September. And what we did is we actually focused on the stones, not on the numbers. So don't pick based on numbers. Pick on based on the stones, okay? Because that I screwed it up. But nevertheless, the messages that came through were really awesome. And I'm not going to tell you which one, but there was a one that really like, whoa. So we'll see which one you're drawn to and leave it in the comments after you watch the replay. Let's see. Thank you, Asha, for letting me know. Okay, Linty, I need your question. That's how I add you to the list. I would appreciate free reading. I really need to know what to expect because I'm keep getting the cold shoulder. Okay, I need to. Okay, Celestiers, I can put you here. But I need your question more specific. What to do in what subject? Sunshine, may I please have a reading relating to loving regarding soulmate? I got you. Then we have Ben Merzog. What? Wait, left me. What my supervisor will think of my work, my dissertation, my graduation news. Okay. What will I'm just going to answer that. So we have 7 is going to be Ben Merzog. And then it's going to be what my supervisor will think of my work. What will my supervisor think of my work? Okay. What my supervisors will think of my work. Okay. Okay, we got it. You don't got to ask again. I got it now. Okay. Yes, thank you. That's okay. Perfect. Okay. Okay, well, I can just, okay, I can put Donna. Donna. Okay, Donna is your supervisor's name. Perfect. Okay. Okay, would love to know my love interest, Ian's current feelings and intentions towards me. I couldn't contact her nor go to her because of COVID, plus she experienced heartbreak. Okay, what are Ian's current feelings towards him? Okay. I know the power one was here. Okay, here I am. I'm working on a book. I want to know if I'm on the right track with it. Topic, the journey to the wholeness. Should I continue this or should my first book be on something else? Okay. Am I on the right track with the subject of the book I'm writing? Okay. Should I continue this or my first book be something else? Okay. I got you guys. Okay. We got Celestiers. Is it because of the talisman? Wait, no, Lynn. Lynn was first. Okay. What did Chuck want from our relationship? Lynn. T. What did Chuck want from our relationship? Okay. Actually, guys, I'm seeing, and we are going to be running out of time. I'm going to have to only take 8 for right now. And then if I get enough time, I will go longer. If not, guys, remember, I'm live every single Saturday. You guys are welcome to join me then, so that you guys can get your free reading. So here is the names that I'm going to call. These are the names that you guys, if I call your name, stay. If you don't stay, I'm going to skip you and take the next person that is still waiting and hoping that someone's not going to show up. Okay. So that's what we're going to do for right now. Sancha, say, let me know you're here. Make sure you're saying you're here. Okay. Asha, Gerard, the power of one. C, Flamekeeper, Benmerzog, and Linty. Those are the ones that I'm going to be picking. Let me know you're here. Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 3. Okay, waiting on the next 4, 5. Okay. Yes, I can message you later, Celestiers. 5 so far. Okay, we have waiting on 6, 7, 8. Okay. If you asked the question, I wasn't able to get to you. It looks like we're going to have a space. 6. We're waiting on 2 people. I know Gerard has to be here. He's probably just went to do something real quick. The power of one. I'm also assuming because, okay, they're here too. Okay. Okay. Ben Merzog, is your name Donna, or are you saying your boss's name, your supervisor's name is Donna? Okay. So I think we have everybody but C. If C does not show up, someone's going to be able to take that spot. So just keep that in mind. And also keep in mind that the way I'm going to do that is based on a question. Don't say, can you read for me? Just put your question so that way I can get right to it. Okay, so here we are. C left. Okay, well, if C left, just know when it's C's turn, if C has not arrived, maybe a Mew, maybe Christine, maybe, let's see who else is here. Celestiers, maybe one of you guys can take that spot. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take a moment. Let's move it, move it, move it, move it. Guys, move it, move it. Stretch. Let's come back. Okay. All right, we ready, guys? We're going to be burning a little bit of sage. Burn some sage on your end if you like. Make sure that you are drinking your water, hydrate. You know that actually helps with, at least it helps me with connection with the spirit world. The more hydrated I am, the easier the information seems to flow, which is why you see me constantly drinking water when I'm doing these readings. Oh, goodness gracious, that's so good. Let's try to put in a little bit of music here. Oh, I like this one. Ready? So let's go ahead, guys. Take a deep breath in and out. Everyone all together. Deep breath in. Out. Roll your shoulders, roll your neck, release the tension of the day. Relax your hips, your body. Get that movement going, get those juices, that energy flowing. Let's help us connect to the spirit world. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay. So here we are. We have Sancha. You want a soulmate reading. Let me know you're here. And now it's our turn to connect and get started. Okay. All right, Sancha, I want you to start taking your deep breaths in and out. I want you to focus, and I want you to focus on connecting with your soulmate, whomever and wherever they may be. All right, let's pull a few cards out for you. You're welcome to tell me to stop if you feel drawn to do so, or I will stop when I feel like I've gotten to the card that I'm finding myself drawn to. There's some, it's not there, it's not that one. Okay. I got one card. Let's see what other cards get pulled for you. Got that card there. I'm going to be pulling 2 more cards for you. Okay. And then this is the last one. This feels like it's going to wrap it all up. Do I keep shuffling? All right. So this is the messages you're getting in relation to your soulmate. So this is the card. I want you to take a look at it. See what you find yourself drawn to there. And this is how it reads. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Okay. You got the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. And then, actually, let's read this one first. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And the last card, protection. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon a spiritual work. Any spiritual work. Okay. The message that is coming through for you, what is standing out to me is okay. So this is what you got. It said, sacred union will be found when your focus is on love. Soon you will have your soulmate. Soulmate into your life. But be clear of what you ask for it's what you will receive. Okay, so what you're getting here is about becoming clear to making sure that the person that you're attracting in your life is exactly what you want to be attracting in your life. So that is actually why here we're talking about protection. Before you go into manifesting an ex or a new person that you think might be the soulmate, or before you start trying to obtain that actual person in your life, I want you to be focusing on making sure you know exactly what you're asking for. I like that song, but it's a bit intense, isn't it? So that's a message that we got for you, Sansha. Okay, and that is your soulmate reading. All right. Let's go ahead and go on to Esha. Esha, you are up next. And your question is, what will happen if I show interest in Kate? Okay. Yes, you are next. You're welcome, Sancha. And then Gerard is after Esha, okay? That's the order we have in right now. So we have, what will happen if I show Kate interest? All right, Esha, you know what to do, baby girl. I want you to focus on Kate. Take a deep breath in and out. Kate, how would you respond? What will happen if Esha shows interest in you? It looks like it's going to be a mess. Let's find out. Let's. It's very unruly, isn't it? Let's see. Is it going to be a positive relation? Let me actually put it here. So I want you to be able to see. Will she have a good feedback if she shows interest in Kate? You got maybe here. Okay, so you got maybe. But I think that if you show interest in Kate and something comes about, you're going to leave Kate. You're not going to. It's like it looks like the grass is greener on the other side, but the grass is not greener on the other side. That's what, like, the cards, what they're showing is not looking favorable for having something happen, like having something. Yeah, it just doesn't look favorable. I'm pulling one more card out because I want to know what this is about. Okay, now I need to pull more cards out. Because now it says this situation involves marriage. So who is married? What's going on here? Okay. Kate can actually possibly be a soulmate of yours. Interestingly enough, which is understanding now why it's like it's so chaotic energy. It's getting soulmate energy. It's getting like really, really good highs. But then at the end of the day, I see you going. I see you having to make a choice to choose to not stay. Like, so the grass might not be greener at the other side with the soulmate. That'll be obviously your decision to make. Yeah. It's definitely. So here we have a soulmate connection. Here we have like really high highs. But then here we have really low lows. And then here we have walking away, having to come to that decision whether you're going to walk away or not. Like, okay, for next Saturday, if you are able to show up, Esha, I think that what you should ask to help figure the rest of this information out is, what is the love language that you guys have that could make it work. Or you can ask something along the lines like, are we meant to be in a relationship? Because just because you guys are soulmates, they can be a soulmate and not be in a relationship. You guys can benefit from each other's energies without being in romantically. So I would think about this reading for next Saturday's live and see what information you can gather to make this actually go where you want to stay, where the relationship actually turns out in more of a peaceful manner versus a chaotic manner. Because you saw I'm shuffling and like cards are like, and then I'm seeing these cards and I'm like, whoa, whoa, they're everywhere. So that's what's going on with you and with Kate. Now I'm curious because last time you got a message that didn't make any sense to you at that moment, but I'm curious what it was now, because now that I know this, now that I can add that information to this and it can all make more sense. So anyhow, that is the reading that we got for you. Very interesting, Esha. Very interesting. Okay, let me shuffle these cards here a little. And now we are moving on to Gerard. And then next will be the power of one. Gerard and then the power of one. Make sure you are here. And C, I have not seen show up yet. So it looks like C is going to be replaced by somebody if they do not show up. So if you are interested in getting a reading, it looks like we're going to have one spot available in this set. So just ask your question and I will get to that one lucky person that's going to be taking that spot. Okay. Now that this was shuffled, Gerard is up next. Let me see what Esha had to say. Nobody's married. What? So confused. I didn't want to believe it, but yes, she is my soulmate. Her recent ex-girlfriend just dumped her a few months ago. Okay, yeah, she has a chaotic energy. She's a Gemini and I'm Aquarius. Thank you, Bebe. So when you're getting readings, don't take things literal. A lot of the times, what happens is they're giving us a message and we are left to like interpret. This is why I like the auto writing best, because then there's no interpretation there. But this marriage, what it was trying to explain to us was simply that it was something about a deep love. That's what it was trying to show us. It was trying to show us that it had to do with a deep love. But I didn't know that just pulling this card. That's why I had to like get further cards to better understand what the message is. Because one card itself is not sufficient to really tell the whole story. All right, Gerard. So here we go. What are Ian's current feelings towards me? Okay. All right, Gerard. I know you said you were here. Let's go ahead and take our deep breath in and out. Okay. I'm hearing that you are missed and loved. She's missing you at this moment. There's a little sense of she is feeling like a sense of disappointment, a sense of like unhappiness. But it's not with you, it's just with her situation. This is actually making her miss you more. And here's the message for you. So first, let's look at the card. And it says, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in another are the qualities you both possess equally. So the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Okay, so I want to clarify that because that feels like it's saying a lot without saying much. Okay. When you're focused on her, what you want to be focused on is all the good things you guys had. You want to be focused on how bountiful the relationship was. Don't focus on the negative things, on the things that happened that were not so good. You want to be focused on the bountifulness of what the relationship was, because that is exactly what you're going to be attracting. The Ace of Swords here is you having to cut that tie, because it's like right now, it feels like there's a mixture. So you have all these positive things, but then you still have the remembrance of the negative. And so you can't help but keep going back to those thoughts and feelings when you're trying to really create a positive and wonderful, like good memory. So there's a little still on like imbalance there. So we want to shift that. We want to shift that towards the happy moments. This is security. This to me is like a guarantee that you guys are going to have a relationship again at some point. This is showing me that she wants this with you. But at the moment, there's still this cutting of ties that needs to happen on both ends. So that is the message that you're getting and about how she's feeling towards you. Okay. So that was for you, Gerard. Now we're going to the power of one. And then C. This is your last chance, C, to say you are here. If you are not here, I will be picking somebody else. Okay. So let me see what Gerard had to say. Thank you for clarity. Breathing with you. It's from her ex, her breakup. I gotta move forward and remember all the good things I had with her. Yes. On her part, it's her cutting off her ex. Okay. Is that what's happening? Okay. That makes sense. Yes, I mean, that's not how I've been doing it. I haven't been doing donations for, I've just been offering free psychic readings. But absolutely, you are welcome to donate to get a question asked, especially since I have one spot available. So, one spot available as of right now. We'll see who shows up and who doesn't. So let's get to the power of one, and then I will move on to on up if C does not show up. Okay. All right. So let's start with the power of one. You are here, right, love? You got to say you're here. And am I on the right track with the subject of the book I'm writing, or should I write something different? Okay. Okay, let's get this one. Okay. Maybe I'll do donation readings on a specific day and then free readings on another day, because I do want to make sure that you guys that cannot afford leaving a donation to be able to still get them. That's still important to me. Perfect. Okay. So here we are. All right, girl. What I want you to do is I want you to focus on your book. I want you to visualize that book already created. I want you to visualize how people would respond to it. That's what I want you to visualize here, okay? And let's see what comes through. Ready? Take a deep breath in and out. Her first book. I want to call upon your higher self. And I want to call upon your spirit guides. This book that's being written at this moment, is she on the right track? Should she write should she be writing on a different topic? Okay. Got it, got it, got it. This is great to know. Good, good, good to know. Okay, so let me lower this so you can see the results. So if you can see here, the answer you got is yes, you are on the right track. And if you see here, the answer you got was yes. Okay, and it says, so are you on the right track? Yes. Should you change the subject? No, not at the moment. If she likes, she can add elements kind of as an introduction to a second book, but the first book is already in progress, meaning we are taking care of its success. So this is your spirit guides like talking to you, letting you know that this is already, I guess you've been working on manifesting the success of this book because this is already in progress. Like things are already starting to align in the universe to make this book a successful book for you. So, the at most, what you can do is add little elements like little questions or topics that can help lead to the second book, but not to change the topic because what you have is exactly what you need to have for what is already being built for you and the audience that's being brought to you so that you are able to have a successful sellout of this book. Okay, so that is the results that you got. So that was for Power of One, my love. Thank you for hanging out all this time and watching. I really do appreciate you being here. Really, really, really do. And I'm hoping you're enjoying your time here. If there's anything I can do for you guys to make this live more enjoyable, to make you want to be here, let me know. Whatever that is, throw some comments at me because I'm new to this and I want to know what is it that you guys want? What kind of readings do you guys want? What kind of topics do you want me to talk about so that or what kind of things we can do during the live that would make this live more exciting, more whatever it is, more at home for you. Okay, so that's what we got. And yes, I'm enjoying being present with you and the others. Awesome. Yeah, you can be part of the family. We got a lot of people here who come here regularly, like Gerard, Mew. We have, well, Brianna was here earlier. We have Esha. We're already building a tribe. So if you enjoy this kind of stuff, be a part of this tribe because it gets fun. It gets fun. And on Sundays when we do our lives, that becomes like a whole other like little world of our own. It's very personal, and we tell our whole life story there. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so now we have C. Last chance. If you did not show up, I will have to take the next person. Okay. You're already on the list, honey. Ben Merzog, you are on the list. You are 7th in line, okay? Aw. Yes, you already asked. I got you. But I actually wanted to know because you didn't answer me this. And if you did, I apologize. I didn't see it. Is Donna your name or is Donna your supervisor's name? That I'm still not clear on. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get the link real quick. Okay. And hopefully this will work this time. And if it doesn't work, then that's fine. It doesn't work. No big deal. Okay. I'm putting the donation link on here. If it works, great. If not, no worries. So my goal with this is that I will eventually be able to do YouTube full time. I would love to go live a lot more often, but in order for me to do that, I need to hit that 1,000 subscribers so that I can go live on my phone and I can take you guys. We can go to the beach. We can go to the forest. Like these are places that I'm constantly at that I would love to take you so that you can come with me and we can meditate in these places together. We can hold classes in these places together, but I have to hit that 1,000 subscribers before YouTube will let me go live from another source that's not a computer. So the donations will help me be able to focus more of my energy into this. That way I am able to be here for you guys more. So that is the purpose of this. And then eventually we can have a little retreat for all of our tribe. Okay, let's see. Okay, C did not show up. Okay. So Flame Keeper, if you're here, let me know you're here. You're going to be up next. After on up, I still need your question. I can't add, if Flame Keeper does not show up, then Amu, yes, absolutely. But otherwise, I can't add more only because I do have to put my daughter to bed. It's a school day. But I'll be live Saturday, and I guess I'll just put the link on Saturday, and you guys are welcome to donate if you guys like. And I guess I will create a priority list at that point for you guys. Okay, prepare your question. Flame Keeper is here. Okay, so Flame, and is Linty still here? Is Linty still here? Because that would be the only person yet that that is not confirmed that they're here. Okay. What I'm going to do, just so we don't waste time while you get your question prepared, I'm going to go to Flame Keeper, answer that question, and then I'll go back to On Up. Okay. So Flame Keeper, how can I change my current situation with being homeless? Okay. What color? Okay, let me pick this differently. Okay, Flame Keeper. Yeah, so whoever leaves, I drop off and I'll pick up the next person that's been waiting. So you guys can have a chance. Linty is not showing up, so Amu, you might be able to take that spot. Okay. So for Zarya, okay, Zarya. So the way I do this is I pick a list. So I do it based on questions, and then I pick your names and your question. So then I tell you who gets picked. Then you guys have to stay and wait for your turn. If you are not there when it's your turn, then I skip you and I take somebody else that is still waiting. So that's how I go about it. So just because you were first or second, that doesn't necessarily mean I can get to you, because I'm on a time frame. So I get to as many people as I can. But girl, I am live every single Saturday, and I get about 20 people on Saturdays. So that is, if you feel like you're not able to get in today, don't worry. I'm live every single Saturday. So there's always another opportunity for you to come and ask your question. And you can even go ahead and tell me, hey, can you put me on the next live? And I'll give you priority by that way. So all you have to do is say, okay, I know you're not going to be able to read for me today. Please put me on the next live. And then I'll take a note of that. And then on Saturday, I'll read for you. And you'll be one of the first people that I read for. Okay, so those are how it works. Those are the options. Oh, Linty is here. Okay, so let me go to Flame Keeper, then C. Okay, or onto up on up is the name. On up. Okay. Okay. How can I change my current situation with my homeless? All right, Flame Keeper, I really want you to go ahead right now. We have to pretend that everybody else is gone. It's just you and me. Let's go ahead and I want you to open up your energies to me. I want you to take a deep breath in and out. I want you to pray. I want you to ask the angels to give you the guidance that you need. What is it that you can do so that you are able to get out of this situation? Okay, so I'm already getting a combination of information here. So I'm going to start by showing you this card. I want you to see what you find yourself drawn to. Okay, it says Angel of Communication. Communicate clearly and don't be afraid to tell it like it is. Definitely going to be a green color for you. Okay. Then I got here the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is showing that you can overcome this. The Empress is showing how you can overcome this. And this is by continuing to work on yourself. Okay. The Sun is showing that not only can you, but that you will overcome this. Now I'm going to go ahead and channel the informations from your angels to put this into an actual statement that makes sense and that you're able to put into practice. Okay. Flame Keeper, how can Flame Keeper be able to get out of this situation? Okay. So this is what you're getting. Opportunities will show up for you to be able to leave. Okay. But you have to be ready for them. Continue working on yourself and, more importantly, your delivery when communicating. You want to be honest, but not blunt. You want to hold back on your reactions, but not on your actions. So, what you're being shown here is self control, self composure, being tactful about the way you're communicating. Okay, because these opportunities are going to show up, and how you present yourself is going to be whether or not you'll be able to be given these opportunities. So the opportunity will knock and they will observe. And then, based on how you are composed at that moment, is whether that opportunity will be given to you or not. So they will present themselves, but you will have to make sure that you are ready to get out, and not just get out, but ready to present yourself in a way where it does look like you have to bite your tongue a bit, but it's only because you're being tactful about how you go about things to get what you want. Okay, sometimes, a lot of times, we have to speak up and say how it is, but in this case, by being tactful and not being blunt, but yet being honest about the situation, you are going to get further ahead without looking like you're part of that energy. Okay. So you want to separate your energy from that energy by the way you present and you communicate through. Okay. That is the guidance that you are getting on how to proceed so that you're able to get out of this situation. Okay. This helped very much. Yes, do not be emotional when communicating. Example, exactly. Point blank. I mean, honestly, if you could save, we are at 2 hours and 27 minutes. Okay, write that down somewhere. And when you get a chance, go back to your reading at around that time frame. Obviously, it's going to be a few minutes before, but go back to that and take notes, because that's going to help you remember when it's time to confront these situations. It's going to work as a reminder. So make sure you're doing that. Okay, so now we are on up. Then we're going to do, let me see. Okay, we are going to be doing Linty, and because I see her here, and we're going to be doing, okay. Okay. All right, so on up, you're up next. It says, so I have a friend I was staying with. I can no longer stay with them. Not sure what to do now. What do you see happening next for me? Okay, let me drink some water. Okay, for those now just tuning in, I will not, I don't want to hold you guys. I would love to get your watch time, but I'm not going to hold you guys back. If you want to stay and see how I do readings and, to get a feel for me, you are more than welcome to stay and hang out for a little bit, just to get a feel of how I do this. But your best bet right now is to say, hey, please put me on your next live. I will be live this Saturday doing psychic readings. When I go live on Saturdays, I see normally about 20 people. So that is a great opportunity for you to be able to get in and get your questions in. As of today, I only have room for the people that I already have on this list. And then after that, I'm going to have to call it a night. But like I said, just say, hey, please put me on next live, and I will make sure to add you to that list next week, this Saturday. Okay. Okay. So now, what do I see coming for you? Okay, on up, I need you to go ahead, and the way we do this here, we take a deep breath in and out. We pretend that the rest of the chat is not here. It's just us, and we are going to be seeing what messages come through for you. Okay. If I already told you you're on the list, you are on the list. You are not going to be bumped, like taken off the list unless you don't show up. So Donna and Lynn, you're on the list. Okay, guys, you don't have to worry about it. I will be reading for you regardless. Okay. All right, let's take our deep breath in and out, on up. Please focus on your situation. Please focus on your situation. And let's see what is coming through for you. You say you can't stay where you're staying anymore. You're trying to figure out what's next, what's coming, what do I do? That's really the question. What do I do? What do I do? No, that's not it. I feel like there's a card here for you somewhere, but I can't find it. Where is it? Okay. So what we're getting here for you, we start with a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter, a new home. So what this is showing is a new beginning for you. You'll be able to have a new beginning. So that's what's coming for you. So I wouldn't worry so much about what's coming next. What should you do? Because you're already starting by being told that it's being taken care of, that you will have a new opportunity to start fresh in the new home that you're going to be able to move into. Also, very promising, you did get the sun. The sun is representative of success. The sun is like, life is shining down on you, luck is shining down on you. It is showing that things are going to be turning around. Now, I have these two other cards. I'm not exactly sure what they represent. So I'm going to go ahead and look a little deeper into this. Also, with this, this card, what I'm seeing is you have to do your part. You have to see here this cup right here. You're making an offer. What do you have to offer is what what is coming through in this situation. Okay. So give me guys a second. I'm sorry. Star, I'm going to give you Lito. Come here. I'm like, come here, baby. Hi. You can get Lito. Oh, say hi. Lito, say hi. Okay. All right, Star, I need you to go lay down. I'm going to be a little late to putting you to bed, but I'm coming, okay? I got just two people and I'll be there. Sorry, I'm still a mom. Still got mommy duties. Okay, back to you, love. So this is, what do you have to offer? What do you have to bring to the table? So new opportunities are going to come, but you want to make the most of it. You want to see What do you have to offer? What do you have to bring to the table? And make that offering, because that offering is going to be something that they're going to match. So what I see here with the dolphin is like encouragement, like saying, yeah, you know what? Go for it. I know this is new. I know this is something that is not necessarily your normal or what you're used to, but go for it, because this is going to, it's going to be new, so it's going to feel different, it's going to feel maybe uncertain, but it's definitely going to be good because they're matching what you have to offer. Okay, so like I said, success is definitely coming for you. Things are going to be changing, and let me take a look at further into these two and see what actually comes through for you. Okay, all right, so what does this have to do with her? What does she have to do? What is this? What should she expect? How are things going to be? What should she be doing? What does she need to be doing? Okay, we got that she needs to be offering, but what is this about? Go into it further. Okay, okay. Okay, and how about this? What is this one about? What is this trying to tell us here? Okay. All right, cool. I totally get it now. Okay, bottom line, to make this really neatly tied in and simple for you, this is life. What you've gone through, you were supposed to go through. This is happening right now. It may feel negative, but it's actually not negative. It is the chapter ending of what your life was like to what your life could be like. So I want you to pay attention, because this is like an open opportunity for you. This is showing that life can be different, and those portals are being opened for you right now so that it can be different for you, so that that luck, streak that you might have had, or that negative, or being around negative people, or attracting negative things, or just not good luck, those type of things, that is going to be ending if you are willing to step out of your comfort zone and go into this new venture. Okay, this is showing me, do you need to take what you've learned? Okay, this is all about learning. Here is the wheel of fortune. This is about the negative and the positive. This is about, like, kind of like the yin and yang, how it all completes itself, right? And this is showing me with the hanging man, it's about trying to figure out what decision to make. This with the king here is showing me you trying to figure out what decision to make. This knight of wands is you figuring that out. It is you figuring out through your spiritual connection, okay? Through what you're passionate about, what that lesson is. Once you're able to learn and figure out what this lesson is that you're going through at this moment, okay? Then that's when you're going to be able to actually have that success, that with this new lifestyle. Things are opening up for you. Doors are opening up for you. This is about, again, you taking those lessons that you've learned because of life circumstances and making the most out of it. So don't worry. This is just the closing of a chapter for great things to come. You shouldn't have to worry about what's coming next. Just know and be very clear on what the lessons. Don't let all this experience be a waste, and make sure that you're taking it with you and putting it into practice, because it's going to help you unfold your future. Okay, so that is what we're getting for you. And that was for On Up. All right. And so we are moving on to Ben Merzug and then Lynn. Okay. Ben Merzug and Lynn. Okay. Yes, it's your turn, love. On Up, you with me? Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. What was your question? What will my supervisor think of my work? And I'm just going to call supervisor because I still not sure who the supervisor is. Okay. What will your supervisor think of your work? So I'm going to start by saying like it or not. So let's start with that simple. So we can use the pendulum. Okay. And what will your supervisor think of your work? Take a deep breath in and out. I want you to focus on the work that you have created, on what you are about to present. Focus on your supervisor. Okay. So you got definitely. So in this case, definitely is referring to yes, definitely they will like it. And what you got was yes, while hard to please, while your supervisor is hard to please, your positive intentions and your hard work does pay off. So they are going to like the work that you are going to be providing them. All right. So that answers for you. Now we have Lynn T. What did Chuck want from our relationship? Right? Is that it? What did Chuck want from our relationship? All right. You're welcome, honey, and thank you so much for your patience for being here this whole time. I really appreciate you. Guys, if you got anything at all from this video, if I read for you, if you stuck around, you just had fun, if you just laughed at me and thought this crazy lady's all over the place, give me a like. Please help the algorithm. If you like this kind of content and you want to be a part of this tribe, then subscribe. Don't just subscribe if you just coming in for a reading. You can get a free reading by simply hitting the notification bell. Does nothing for me. It does everything for you. It lets you know when I go live so that you can show up and get your free reading. But if you're interested in this kind of content on a regular, if you'd like to learn about holistic lifestyle, if you'd like to learn about manifestation and having spiritual conversations and actually building a community and a tribe of like-minded individuals where we know each other's name and we connect, then subscribe. This will be the channel for you. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our last reading of the night. If you just joined and you were interested in getting a reading, I am sorry, I cannot take anybody else for today, but you are welcome to say, please put me on next Saturday's list and I will add you so that you can be one of the first people I read for since I wasn't able to get to you guys today. So with that, let's go ahead, Lynn, and let's get started. Okay, Lynn, what did Chuck want from our relationship? I want you to focus on Chuck, okay? So let me go ahead and get myself comfortable here. I really love this outfit. It is so comfortable. I want more of these. I wish I could find, I got it at a thrift store and I wish I can find them everywhere so I can get them like, I don't know, same color, but just more of them. I love them. Okay, anyway, back to you, Lynn. Ready? Okay, I know you're here. I know you're here because you said you were here just a little bit ago. Okay. No, honey, no, Rose, not going to be another list tonight, but you can ask to be added to Saturdays. Okay, just waiting on Lynn so we can take our deep breath in and out together. Lynn? Where did Lynn go? Okay, I'm going to give Lynn one more moment. So let's see if Lynn shows up. Lynn waited so patiently for so long. I know she's thinking she was lagging earlier. I know she was here. Yeah, she was just here. Maybe she had to go potty. Who knows? All right. All right. You can still ask to be added. And if you don't make it, you just don't make it. Ah, she showed up. Everybody clap for Lynn. She made it. I was literally about to end the live, and then Jennifer messaged. And while I read for her, we were able to get Lynn to come back. Yay. Okay, perfect. All right, girl. Let's talk about Chuck. Let's focus. Okay. The rest of the chat is gone now. It's just you and me in this reading. Okay. I want you to take a deep breath in and out, and I want you to focus on Chuck. Okay. And your question was, what did Chuck want from our relationship? What was it that he was seeking within the relationship? Okay. So focus on Chuck. I will focus on you. Deep breath in and out. At this moment, I want to call upon Chuck's higher self. Chuck, if you're willing to participate, we will welcome you here. We just want to seek the truth. What information can you give Lynn? We just want to know, what is it that Chuck really wanted within their relationship? What was he seeking to get? Okay, so this is what you got. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. So I just want you to take a look at what the card is showing you. See if you find yourself drawn to any of it. Okay. And this is what you got when communicating with his higher self. Okay. So he was seeking to get understanding, but that was not going to be possible. What he needs and wants are different things. Be willing to give to receive. He just wasn't there, meaning willing to give. So that's what you got from him. So pretty much what he wanted is to feel understood, but the situation with him is that's not something that he was going to be able to get. And it's not that you don't understand him, is that he does not feel understood whether or not you understand him. That creates a lack within him. But and the reason that's happening is because it says here, he needs to be willing to give in order to receive, basically. And he just wasn't there. He just wasn't in a place where he's be willing to give in order to really be able to receive. Does that make sense to you? If it doesn't, I can clarify. But that is what we're getting for you. And when it says be supportive, make a genuine effort to show you care, it feels like Chuck. You know how we just talked about that understanding? He wants to feel understood. For him, that equals like you support him, like you got his back, right? So that's what kind of like what he's trying to get from you, or was wanting to get from you. Um, so that's the answer we got for you, Lynn. All right. And that concludes today's live with oh, she is lagging. Well, no worries. We got you here, girl. We got you. I waited for you. So that does conclude today's live. Thank you guys so much for watching, for being here with me. I really appreciate you. This ended up being 3 hours. It was only supposed to be between 2 hours and 2 hours and a half. So we will see you guys next Saturday. If I did not get around to seeing you today, next Saturday, I see about 20 people. That is your opportunity to be able to get in and get your reading. If you are here and you were not able to get your reading today, please just put in the comments, put me on the next live, and you'll be one of the first people. Hit the notification bell so that you can be informed when I do go live, but only subscribe if you enjoy this content and you want to be a part of this tribe. And of course, hit that like button if you got anything at all from this reading, if you got anything at all from this live, if you enjoyed your time. I really appreciate you guys being here with me. Until Saturday or Wednesday, I will be here providing you guys celestial guidance. Mwah. Bye, guys. All right. I'm glad it resonates, Lynn. Good luck with everything, babe. I look forward to seeing you again. I see that. Very selfish. He was not willing to give, but he's asking to receive. Okay. Now I'm really ending this live. Bye.